Stadium 2, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sorry, Joe.
No, it's fine.
Alright, Kadabra?
You don't know what he's sorry about. I was trying to play music.
Starmie. Haunter.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking jump scared me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Heard it from the right side of my ear. I'm like, oh. I thought it worries me, Joe, because sometimes I really think you're going to cough on an organ.
Yeah, I know.
Says. Oh, that's not actual laughter. That's nervous laughter right there, guys. No! Oh, no! Say, hey, that'll do. Yeah, how about you don't die? Brain rot! I hit it with that psychic, it immediately starts... Oh no, not parafusion. No, not parafusion! I hate this!
Jesus Christ.
So y'all probably wondering, what's parafusion? Parafusion is paralysis and confusion. And of course you could use return. Oh! Oh! No! No, Kadabra, no! Kadabra, please!
Live.
Do not, no! He's dead. No! Oh, you suck! You suck! No!
It's like, you know there's a season 3, right?
Of what?
Konosuba, and it's called Bonus Stage.
Oh! I saw the clip!
Which one? The darkness one?
No, I saw the one with Aqua, and she's in the sea, and she's fighting against a water spirit, and she's like chanting the spell, and then she gets fucking sent flying and gets pissed off, and these half-naked buff men chase after her, and they're just flying, and they just go up and get swarmed by the fucking water hurricanes.
What the fuck?
I'm like...
You gotta watch Konosuba.
I'm like, yep, that's Konosuba right there.
I gotta go back and rewatch it. I remember... Guys, if you don't know, my first isekai was Konosuba. And my friends basically sat down and were like, we're gonna watch this. And
my first one was like almost like everyone else's. It was Sword Art Online. My favorite is the first season. The second season's alright. I was willing to deal with it, but then after Kirito's story, I stopped watching. Because I'm like, no, this is like the Ash situation all over again. And then they finally moved on with a different character, but no one fucking cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Because we're done. We're just so done with the series.
We're done with Sword Art Online.
But
some people are.
I have to give the new series credit where credit is due. It looks interesting. It's kind of compelling me to come back.
And there's a Yuri subplot. A gay subplot, I mean. That's what I meant to say, gay.
Dude, all I'm going to say now, back then, JoJo was going to do it, but everyone looked at,
well, that's because, that was,
Araki?
That was a time
I know, it was a taboo. They're like, don't you dare.
Like, if you do that...
They're like, Anna Sweet is going to be a male. Do not.
Well, it's like they were afraid because they didn't want to get
parents calling their offices.
It wasn't really accepted back then.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Even in Japan, it wasn't accepted. Basically, all around the world, it wasn't accepted. But now it is.
Yeah,
well,
but
some parts of the world it was accepted.
Now that some people do get respect, now there's just those kids that are ruining it for everyone else by being self-entitled.
The only places I feel like don't accept gay people is Canada. Well, some parts of Canada, and then Russia, and maybe China, and North Korea.
I feel bad for those guys.
Yeah, I do too.
No one should ever have to live under a dictatorship. But at least you don't have to worry about certain things. It just still sucks, though. Yeah, for one thing, the crime rates are down, but on another thing, nobody has free will. Yeah, there's zero crime rates, but
Yeah, we're not gonna
you
talk about
take away
dictatorship.
free will.
Yeah, no dictatorship talk, please.
All right, sorry. It's just I see the cons and I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't understand. I think the people that were like in America that were saying that have not been in that situation.
no, they're entitled.
They haven't
somewhat
basically their parents like
sheltered them, and they don't know what they're fucking talking about.
Luckily, we had parents that they didn't shelter us. They did shelter us to a degree.
They
but
did
they
it
knew
within a reason. Now that I see it, I'm like, do not show the kids the internet when they're too young because they're not ready.
Well, also, our parents knew that if we did something wrong, they were going to correct us.
These other parents don't.
They didn't, like... Our parents were good at telling us right from wrong. My dad, in particular, he would drill it into our heads by screaming at us not to do it. And we would feel so bad about doing that we would never do it again.
Yeah.
So...
I stopped certain bad habits, like stealing my father's food.
Yeah.
I just learned not to f with it, and besides, he now just buys seafood. So if all of us see the seafood, we're like, okay, that's his.
Like, if it's in there for like 3 weeks or a month and he hasn't eaten it, I'll eat it. If it's like frozen food.
He said it too, he's like, listen, if I haven't eaten it for at least a month, it's your guys.
Yeah, because he can't really eat as much as he used to. He got a bypass surgery.
Joe, did you eat all the donuts?
No.
Good, I left 3 for him.
Well, he ate them all, I think. Or he ate the rest.
Alright, good. I left those 3 specifically for him. That's why I'm like, you better not have eaten.
Yeah,
Because I had 7. You had whatever else.
No, I had like maybe like a couple, and I saw that the rest of them are gone. And I'm like, holy shit.
I had a couple. I had at least around 7. 8.
I think I had like 8 too.
So Dad had like 3 or 4. Because Dad did have some.
Good.
I'm glad. Good. At least my father had some. I don't want to eat stuff and then him not being able to eat.
Right.
I feel guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a rest team.
That sucks.
You're evil. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
I see a Zoomeril and I'm just like, we all go down the rabbit hole together.
Fucking Devil May Cry, dude.
The one good villain out of that entire anime.
And he's a misunderstood villain, too.
Lady finally gets somewhat of an arc.
And then
they threw it! They fucking threw it!
Yeah, and then I don't know what their plans are for season 2, but they better make it up.
Is it, like, are they explaining that the reason why Dante hates people is because of...
He was put in a lab?
Is because of the lab and Lady? Is that it? Well, the thing with Devil May Cry 3, that's their first introduction.
Was in a lab.
No, was in the castle. Lady going after her dad and then whatever else.
I think this Devil May Cry anime is its own continuity, like how the first one was.
Like that their Castlevania is.
No, the Castlevania anime follows within the story.
I think they did the first Belmont, I think, right? Trevor.
No, yeah, and then they did, you know the one with the female protagonist?
Oh,
That was the other season. I think they're doing it in order of the game's origins. But this Devil May Cry is not following it by the games.
Some people
they're writing it in their own continuity.
Right. Some people don't like the series because this is the guy who essentially got rid of Apu from The Simpsons. This is the guy who made Castlevania. Yeah, same dude. Same guy.
Did they bring him back or no?
No, he's still gone.
Indian people got pissed off that he was taken out.
Like, what the fuck? What happened to Apu?
They thought he was hilarious.
They're like, dude, we felt like our culture was being represented. What the fuck?
Yeah, they were like, it's being represented, and
you fucking dipshit. Why did you get rid of a pook?
You probably don't remember this, but Speedy Gonzales almost got removed from the Looney Tunes.
Oh.
And the Hispanic people were like, no, put him back.
He's funny, put him back.
And Fluffy, if you know Fluffy, the comedian,
yeah,
he also talked about it a little bit too.
And he's like, why would you do that?
That's like getting rid of like a part of our culture.
I think Rhymes said it the best. It's not offensive if it's dope and funny.
No, it's not offensive if it's done right.
If it's done right.
If it's presented right.
Presented right. I think Rhymes said it the best when Eminem that one time said the N-word to him, and he got him questioning. He's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, doesn't Eminem not say it anymore because of that?
Oh, no. Like, I think Eminem's the only white man that's allowed to say the N-word.
That's a rapper.
That's a rapper. Because it's because it's Eminem. It's because...
Well, because Dr. Dre probably gave him the pass. And a lot of people don't disrespect Dr. Dre.
No, even Rhyme... No, he said it to Rhyme, and Rhyme was actually...
Like, huh?
He was like... He's about to do it, but then he saw, like, the bar, and he's like, oh, fuck, man. That was actually a really good bar.
He's like, I can't stop him.
He's like, fuck, man. That was a really good bar. It actually got him questioning, like, wait, am I racist? I don't know. You have to see the interview. I saw. I'm like, whoa.
You know it's bad when you got a person who's allowed to say the word thinking they're racist,
thinking they're filled with prejudice. Like, hold on, wait a minute. He got me questioning some things. Oh man, can't wait to talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.